if a person calls me an African American, what you are doing is you are downplaying what my people, what black people in the United States went through, because you're trying to attach me to a culture that I know nothing of. Good morning, world. Black people in the United States and in America, pretty much, but I'm going to mainly say black people in the United States. We are the only people in the world who do not have a nation to attach to. We're the only people in the world who do not have a nation to attach to. Black people in Africa, depending on what country you're from. If you're from Ghana, you're Ghanaian. If you're from Nigeria, you're Nigerian. If you're from South Africa, you're South African. If you're from Haiti, you're Haitian. If you're from Dominican Republic, you're Dominican. We're not United States citizens. We were slaves for 400 years. And here is what made this work for us. Because as black people in the United States, because we don't have a country to attach to, we made a culture through integration. Our culture in the United States is based, as a black people, is based on integration. We didn't come from a country that had culture. Everybody, that's why me personally, I don't use the term for myself African American. The reason why I don't use my term African American is because you are, I think a person, me personally, my belief is that if a person calls me an African American, what you are doing is you are downplaying what my people, what black people in the United States went through, because you're trying to attach me to a culture that I know nothing of. No, we were stripped of our African culture before we even left Africa. If you do the research, it wasn't they brought us to America and they made us these slaves. No, they stripped us of our culture before we came here. And if a person is calling me an African American, I feel kind of disrespected because of the fact that my black culture in the States, what we created out of nothing, we just took from different cultures. And we made something of it. No other culture in this world. No other culture in this world has a culture that's based on every other culture. We took from Haitians when they came to the United States. We took from Dominicans. We took from Colombians. We took from Brazilians. We took from Europeans. We took from Canadians. We took from Indians. We took all these cultures and we combined them in a pot. We stirred them up and we made magic out of nothing. That's what we did as black people in the United States. So when we create and master the art of integration, and we put it in something called hip hop, and then that integration spreads and spreads and spreads. So now I can go to Asia, and they don't even have black people like that over in Asia. But when they see us, yo, man, what's up? And I know a lot of people might say and I'm trying not to curse now because I know YouTube got all these new policies. And I know people might say the N-word is so disrespectful, it's so this and this. But if a person did not enslave me, why would I feel offended because you're using the same term I use in my culture? I would only feel offended if it's a person who enslaved me. Me personally, I don't even care, because now we're going to get to the point of emotions and miseducation leading people to not understand integration versus colonization.